Hello guys, I am getting this with Vishal see another problem on LeetCode. Remove linked list elements. So given head of the linked list and integer value, remove all the nodes of the linked list that such that the node value is equal to the given integer value and return the new head. So what the question says is given in a linked list and they have given some value. If any node in the node value in the linked list is equal to given value, just delete that, remove that from the linked list and return a linked list without those values, no values in which is present. So if you see the given value is 6 here, so if you delete a node with 6, 6, the linked list remaining will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what we need to return. If it's empty and the value is 1, no, 1 is not present, so we'll return the linked list as such. If you see the last example, 7 value, so all the elements are 7. So you remove all of them, which will return empty linked list, which you need to return. Empty list we have to return. So this is a question. So normal thing what we can do. So what we do is we will create a node before to this. Let's say we'll create a dummy node and that dummy node be 0 and let that dummy dot next point to head. So we'll create a list node start dummy equal to new node. Initialize it to 0 and dummy dot next equal to nothing but head. So we created a dummy node, initialize it to 0 and the dummy dot next whatever you have, let that point to head. So this is the head of the linked list and this is dummy. Okay. Now we have two pointers, current pointing to head and previous pointing to dummy node. Okay. So now start iterating. In the linked list until you find a null pointer. So check whether the value at the current position, node value at current position, is it equal to target. Let's say target value here, value given is 3. So is the node value 2 is equal to 3? No. If that is not equal to 3, you have to move the current pointer to next. But before moving current pointer to next, if you move the current pointer to next value, then previous will be this 2. So what we do is, at first initialize previous current equal to current value. So this will become previous now. Now current will be equal to current dot next. So current will move here. So you do previous equal to current and current will be equal to current dot next. Why? Why am I performing previous equal to current? Because current is moving next means the node before to this will be previous. So that's why initialize first previous will be equal to current and now current will be moved to current dot next. Check whether the given value at this position is equal to the value which we need to remove. Yes, 3 is equal to this. So if you want to remove this, that means the link from here it should move to 4. This is what we need to do. So we have to break this link and put the link from the 2 to 4 here instead of at 3. So how do we do that? So for doing that, what we do, we have previous pointing to here, current pointing to here. So as you can see, previous dot next, no, this is nothing but previous dot next. So previous dot next, it should point to where? Current dot next, this is current dot next, this is previous dot next. So this previous dot next should point to current dot next. That means this no. So previous dot next will be current dot next. Okay. And then once you move the previous dot next to current dot next, we have to reinitialize previous and current now. So in this case, current will be what? This next current will be this because you'll be getting 0, then 2 and 4. So current will point here, previous will point here. So previous is it at that position? Yes, previous in the correct position. It's pointing to 2, but current should be pointing to 4. How do we get that? So current will be equal to, delete the current first, delete the current value whatever you have. So current will be equal to nothing but this previous wherever it is pointing to previous dot next. So current equal to previous dot next. You can say initially we can do the current equal to current dot next if we find no. If we do that, we will lose track of this value now 3, which we need to remove. So that's why what we do is first initialize previous dot next to current dot next, so it's point to next number, skipping the 3. Now initialize current will be equal to the previous dot next. That means 4. So the current is pointing here only. So current is pointing here. Previous is pointing here. Okay. So now we have 0 to 4 we have. This is what it is formed apparently. We remove 3. Again check whether 4 is equal to 3. No. So previous should be point to first current now, and current will be current one. Again, this is equal to 3. 3 is equal to 3 here. So you have to move the pointer from 4 to 5 instead of at 3. So what you do? Previous dot next. The next value is that will point to current dot next. This number. Delete current now. The current will get deleted. Now current will be equal to what? Previous dot next. That is this value. So this will be current. Okay. Now again check 5 is equal to 3. No. So again previous will become current and current will be current dot next, which is pointed to null pointer. You stop the loop. So this is how we solve the problem. So let's implement the logic. At first we need to create a list node. Let's say dummy equal to new node. Initialize it with 0. So next what we need to do. So dummy is initial. So dummy dot next. First, okay. Dummy dot next. So dot next. Dot we use in Java. Here we have to use arrow operator. So dummy next will be equal to nothing but head value. And then so it should be list node. Yeah. The previous and current we have to initialize. So list node previous will be equal to dummy and list node current will be equal to head. So while current not equal to not pointing to null pointer, yeah. So if it is not pointing to null pointer until we find. So if in case wherever the current is pointing to current dot val is equal to val, then what we need to do? So first previous will be equal to current. Okay. If it is equal, we have to remove that, no? So for remove that, what we do? Previous dot next will be equal to current dot next. So previous dot next will be equal to current dot next. Next, you delete the current, so you can delete current. Now current will be equal to previous dot next. Okay, because previous dot next is pointing here. Okay, but that's okay. Instead of deleting, you can directly give current equal to current dot next. That will automatically means you are just skipping the element. So because previous dot next is pointing to our current dot next, so current will be equal to current dot next only. So that's also works. Else, what if it is not equal to well? Then previous will be pointing to current and current will be equal to current dot next. Yeah. So once you're done with this, but how do we return the answer? We have to return head. We can return head. As you can see, we have dummy node here, right? So what should be done? So we have to return dummy dot next. Before that, we have to create a new head that will be pointing to dummy dot next and return new head. So list no star new head equal to dummy dot next. So now return the new head. Here also, and why is it showing? Okay, reference I have not given. Yeah. So we shall run this now. Yeah, and Java also same logic applies. You create a list node. Here you need not give asterisk here. Directly we can do it. If it is not equal to null, until you have to there, you have to iterate. If it is equal to val, what condition, else other condition. So return dummy dot next. That also works directly. You need not to return a new head because dummy dot next will be pointing to this head only. So you can directly return that. I just created a list node of new head and returned it. So we will submit this. Yes, successfully submitted. If you understood the concept, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel. We'll complete another video in the next session. Until then, keep learning. Thank you.